Good evening, dear friends, and welcome to day 207 of a poem a day for 2026. And this brings us up to date because this is for Sunday, which it obviously is today. I'm going to get straight in. I hope you've had a good day. If you watched the previous video, I really hope that you enjoyed Annabelle Lee. I think that's going to be with me for a little while. It was just, yeah, it was, and it looks like something very different, a change of pace. 26th of July, another author that we are familiar with. We have Watching My Dog Sleep by Kate Tempest, and our blurb reads as follows. Kate Tempest's talent for focusing intently on everyday things shines forth in this poem. The narrator cannot know what the dog is really thinking or dreaming about, but by imposing his or her own concerns about the past onto this dog, the poem surprises us with the anguish of the final lines. Intriguing. So, this is Watching My Dog Sleep by Kate Tempest. After Dermot Healy. Murphy is dreaming. His muscles are twitching, his ears are alive, his paws scrape the air. He's dreaming of yesterday, stones thrown into waves, the heartbreak of chasing what's no longer there. And that's it. It's a very simple poem, but the what's no longer there could be anything. Truly anything. From something as simple as the dog had managed to get a really good stick to the beach and it had been carried away into the surf. I have no idea why people are letting off fireworks at 8:16 in the evening when it's still very light. I apologise. Or it could be something much darker. Yeah, I often wonder what animals think of when they sleep. If they dream, and what they dream of. I've spent far longer than I should have done watching the cats throughout my life sleep. The twitching paws, the tingling whiskers, the scrunkling noses, flickering ears, and sometimes the quite forcefully wagging tails. And yeah, it's always it's always a mystery. I'd love to know. I think what I'd love to know more, especially with cats, when they do that little scrunkled up stretch and then they roll and they curl their heads under so that it's their chin that's facing upwards and they look absolutely content. I'd love to know what they're dreaming of then. What has caused them to reposition themselves into such a configuration of such languid ecstasy that they just look the pure epitome of joy. I'd love to know what brought them there. But I never will. I can only hope that maybe they're thinking of cuddles with me. On that note, I am off to go and probably make their dinner. And maybe pull some windows closed. It's getting very windy. I hope we have a storm tonight. For no other reason than I would love to fall asleep listening to the rain. I feel that that in itself would help me to have a very good night.